It's Shoot the Shit Sunday night. Welcome aboard. What's going on, Frugal Frag fan, man? It is BJ here. Man, tonight I just want to do something a little bit different, but first, if you like saving money on fragrances, make sure you click that like and slam and subscribe, because we know you never want to go high and dry. You always want to be moisturized for $50 or less. That's always been the mission of this channel, guys. Plus, boom, you get to stick it to the algorithm. I know you like to do that, guys. Guys, today we're going to have a little shoot the shit. But first, we're going to go ahead and line ourselves up with some Lacoste Red, guys. This is a great scent, guys. I really like this one. It's a very manly scent. I like it. I mean, I never was in the office when I got this, but this would be, to me, would be a good manly office scent if you're 50 years old or older. I think this is a good scent for an older gentleman in the office, I think. And it's got some pretty good lasting power, man. It smells great. I just like the way it smells. We'll take a whiff of this. Oh yeah, it just smells luscious, guys. Well, tell you what, guys, we've been working really hard over here, guys. I see all these videos of all these people just crashing out, man, saying they're working so hard, and man, I am putting in a lot of hours over here, because, you know, we got this channel, which, let me remind you, is I am the whole staff of this channel. I do it all, guys. I write all the scripts out, I get all the fragrances, I do all of the video editing, obviously I do this videoing, and then I upload it to YouTube. I also upload it to TikTok and Facebook, so we're all out there too, guys. But I only upload the shorts to TikTok, and I'll only upload the shorts to Facebook. You guys on YouTube, you guys get the full production versions of all of the fragrance reviews here on YouTube. Plus, we've been working on this Frugal Frag shop, and I'll tell you what, we've been building this thing up slowly but surely, and I've been trying to get fragrances at a discount price. Obviously, I can't get these fragrances at, you know, 40 and 50 at a time, because, man, I just ain't gonna drop that type of cash for the unknown. But I don't mind dropping a few dollars, you know, to see if we can try to save some people some money here. And I think we're doing a pretty good job. We're right in the pocket with some of these big players, man. We just gotta get people to be buying our fragrances, and that's where it comes up to you guys. I tell you what, we're gonna have some Frugal Frag discount codes coming just for the Frugal Frag shop, plus all the fragrance discount codes that we have for all the other fragrance houses that we're collaborating with. You guys got all of those discount codes, so we're trying to save you money where we can, guys. I mean, when we came out here and we said we were going to be Frugal Frags, you know, 2 years ago, you know, I meant it, man. You know, we definitely don't want to go over $50. Now, I know there might be some fragrances that are over $50 on the Frugal Frag shop, and man, the only reason they're over $50 is because in order for me to even make a couple of dollars profit, they just have to be just right at that $50 mark or right over. And then, you know what, guys? Man, shipping is just killing us. Have you noticed that no matter where you shop, the shipping is just horrendous? It's just horrendous. Have you noticed that? You know, I got, what, $5.58 shipping almost everywhere in the U.S. except for anywhere we go into a rural area. It might go up into the $6 or $7 range. We pass all that cost on to you and to all of the people that buy from Frugal Frags. I'm not in the shipping business. All I do is box it up and give it to the carrier. And whatever it costs the carrier to move it from my location to your location is where the person that's buying the fragrance or the skin care products or the t-shirts is going to pay for the shipping, guys. And don't forget about the t-shirts, guys. We designed these t-shirts. We got the one out there. Ooh yeah, and that was pretty sold a couple of times, 3 or 4 times, I think. And I'm pretty proud of that. You know, I've done t-shirts before in the past, and so I'm pretty familiar with how to do the t-shirts, guys. And I'll tell you what, I'm gonna be trying to do a t-shirt series on this, and we're gonna have some fun t-shirts, and hopefully you guys will, you know, pick up some of our t-shirts in all of the comic glory that they're gonna be. Because hey, if you're watching this channel, you know I'm a very comical guy. I like to wear lots of color. Color's everything about me, even though I'm not really all colorful tonight. But I do like color, man. I love color, really do. And I'll tell you what, one of the things that I stick out a lot of is wearing my color shirts and wearing my color hats and the color chains that I wear and the type of things that I wear. You know, at my age, most people think, what the hell is this guy doing dressing like he's 16 years old? But you know what? Let me tell you something, man. You know, I might be 62 years old, okay? Probably old enough to be your dads, most of your dads, because I do watch and look at the analyticals there. And I know most people that are coming and watching this channel are 30 to 33 years old in that pocket. And I appreciate you guys, man. All you guys out there, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you putting trust in me, because, you know, my nose is only as good as it's ever going to get. And at 62, you know, I'm doing the best I can to try to give you guys the best fragrances for the money, especially when it comes to Burlington's. And you know, we got the Frugal Frag shop now, so now we got all of that to draw from. And we got a lot of Middle Eastern fragrances, because, you know, as you well know, Middle Eastern fragrances are going to be cheaper than USA fragrances by and large. So that's always been the mission of this channel, is to make sure that we're $50 or less, and we're always talking about fragrances that are $50 or less. We're never going to be talking about those high dollar fragrances. We just never are. It's not on this channel ever. But skincare, we got some skincare products that are up there in the hundreds, $200, $300 range that I've got down way low. And if you guys are concerned about your skin and you're working in harsh environments, the best thing that you can do is to put moisturizer and skincare on your skin morning and evening. I mean, I just can't stress it enough. And if some of you guys out there I know are working really hard out there in the sun, and hopefully it's not the Texas sun, because that stuff will kick your ass, but I know you're out there working in the sun, man, make sure you're putting sunscreen on, guys. Man, you need to put that in your budget, because the damage that the sun can do to you over the years is extreme. I'm going to tell you that now. You may not, it's one of those things, man. It's like some of these diseases like diabetes and some of these other diseases. You don't know that you have them until it's way too late, like heart disease. You don't know you have it until it's way too late. And it's the same way it's going to be with your skin, especially your face, man. I know you guys don't want to look like an old dried up shoe at the bottom of a dried up freaking lake bed, do you? No, you don't. So make sure you take care of your face when you're younger, and when you're older, and I'll be long gone by then probably, you'll be able to think back at this very moment and say, that dude BJ on Frugal Frags really made a difference to my life, because 25 years ago, 30 years ago, he mentioned for me to start doing this, and look where I'm at, and I'm looking around and looking at all the other people that didn't take that type of advice, and, you know, look how they look. So, you know, it really depends on what you want to look like when you're older. I know times are tight, guys, right now. Times are really tight, because I'll tell you what, I've seen a slump in my eBay stores, and I got 2 eBay stores, not just one. I got my everything store, where I sell just a bunch of junk that I have throughout my house that I've collected over all the years. We're trying to get rid of. We're trying to downsize. I mean, I'm an empty nester now. I'm trying to downsize a little bit. And then I've got the Frugal Frags shop with, you know, the fragrances and the skincare. And I tell you what, my sales have been slowing down. I've had my other everything store for 15, 20, 25 years, and everything's kind of slowed down on that store. Everything's slowed down. The economy's slowed down, and I know why. People are scared, man. They don't want to spend their money. It's the same thing in the fragrance game, guys. You know, the fragrance game is getting tough right now. It really is. And speaking of fragrance games, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's actual AI that is actually out there. There are companies out there that have AI that actually will take somebody's idea and turn it into a fragrance. And the perfumist isn't even involved. Now, they're still in the background, but these machines can take a sample of something and actually duplicate it, or they can actually take an idea of something and a feeling of somebody and try to duplicate some sort of fragrance that matches that mood. The fragrance game is getting pretty wild, guys, when it comes to AI. I foresee that it's going to be to a point where, for a cheap amount of money, and I'm talking, maybe less than $100, you're going to be able to order a 3.4 ounce of your liking, and then turn around if it's good, and people start liking it and catches on. You could be the next Dior, man, or the next Tommy Bahama, or the next Tommy Hilfiger. I mean, you could be any, or Latafa. You could be any of those. So with AI coming around, these big companies are going to either have to invest heavily in this AI, but I'm already starting to see sites where people can go on there and use these systems and create their own fragrances, and samples of them, and then create them in mass production to resell them. And I'm not sure what the cost is. I wouldn't mind trying that with Frugal Frags, man. If Frugal Frags ever gets to a point where, we're actually flipping some profit and we can put some money back into it, maybe we can get some fragrances and everybody collaborates and we make this badass Frugal fragrance that everybody's happy with. And, it's that would be a hell of a goal to match up to. I'll tell you that right now. I would love to see that happen before, I get too old. And I'll tell you what, another thing, this channel, I don't know if you're familiar with YouTube, but YouTube, they monetize their creators at 3,000 watch hours a year. Now, Frugal Frags has been around for 2 years, and we still don't have 3,000 watch hours a year. And basically, it's off of long form format like this. So simply by watching this video this far, you've helped this channel move along. And the shorts that I do, they don't help this channel one bit. What they do is they help us get some more subscribers, which we've been getting, and hopefully they're watching some of this long form format and helping us creep up there to the point where we're at 3,000 watch hours. Because it's my understanding, and I don't know how true this is, that YouTube is going to change that 3,000 watch hours to 8,000 watch hours. And if they did that, and Frugal, this change is supposed to take place January 1st, 2027. And if they do that, and we're not at 3,000 watch hours, we have to reach 8,000 watch hours. Now, I want to tell you that this channel's never been about trying to monetize and try to make money off of your back. This channel's trying to monetize so we can save money for you, to help you save money, to help you save money for your family, to help you put food on the table. Guys, because I understand, my life was not easy growing up. Even though I was in the IT industry, I worked so many hours, I busted my ass, I raised children, I had a house payment, car payments, shit was breaking down. It was a never ending, it was just drama for 30 years. And finally, now my life's starting to slow down a little bit because I'm getting a little bit older. I'm at the retirement age, and I decided I can't stop, because my life has always been, I've always been multitasking, man. I was multitasking on top of multitasking. That's the type of work that I did. So when everything really slowed down, I felt a need and a purpose. I needed to have a purpose in my life, and this channel became my purpose. I mean, it really did. And as it's grown, and I made some friends here, and people are leaving comments down below, things that just have worked out. But now that YouTube's going to start doing their thing like they normally do, because of course they're a public company trading on the United States stock market, they gotta turn profits, so they're gonna do everything they can, probably, in my opinion, to bring bigger players onto this platform, and so they can make more money for their shareholders. And that's unfortunate, man, because I was on this damn platform in the first 3 weeks it was open. I really was, and it's a shame. It really is a shame that this is what it's turned into. But it is what it is, you know. People not watch me because of my age, or maybe because of the way that I talk or the way I present myself. That's another thing. I can deal with that. But you know, for YouTube to continually be changing all the requirements and everything continually, just making it harder and harder and harder to do anything on this platform. I don't know, guys. Hopefully we can do it by the end of this year. I'm depending on all y'all, because please, this is a good channel. We got a lot going for us. Frugal is the way to go, especially right now in 2026, 2027. Guys, hope you enjoyed this sensational video. Please make sure you click that like and slam that subscribe. And because you smell so damn good, I smell damn good myself. Look what I'm wearing. Lacoste red. Hug somebody you love.